Friends Fest. Welcome. Thank you so much for doing this, guys.
Welcome to the murder cabin.
Yeah, we're in the murder cabin at All Your Friends Fest. There's a whole list of weapons there. You can have your weapon of choice later.
Yeah, what's going on under the carpet?
That we don't speak about.
Ooh.
So we're playing at All Your Friends Fest and enjoying the weekend, of course. Another festival. You guys grew up on the Warped Tour scene. How does it feel to be...
We were born in Warped Tour. We were conceived at the Warped Tour.
Conceived in Warped Tour.
Oh, yeah.
Grown in it. You know, some people grew up in
never
Warped
left.
Tour. No.
We never left.
What does it feel like playing festivals like this now, 20 years later, where it's looking back and sort of honoring that scene that you grew up in and conceived in, and now we're celebrating?
Yeah. You know what's crazy
right?
is when you think about it, there was a time, not that long ago, that this kind of music being at a festival in general was crazy, right? You'd find about all these different punk rock bands or hardcore bands, and just going to see them when you were a kid was tough, right? Like a lot of times, like bands would come to play Toronto, and they would be 18 plus or whatever. I don't know. I don't even know. I don't know the legal age of anything. So the fact that I remember I was lucky enough that I got to go to the very first Warped Tour, and the lineup was insane. It was like SNFU headlined, L7 played, but then on there was these new bands I was just discovering. Quicksand, Orange 9mm, Seaweed, Civ played, Trigger Happy played. I cannot even put into words how much that day changed my life. Just discovering all these bands that I still, like on the drive here, I was listening to Seaweed, Spanaway, like on the drive here. And that's one of the, I would say that's probably my first festival I went to was Warped Tour. Like first, I'm buying a ticket, I'm going to this festival, we're gonna go the whole day, it's gonna be wild. And yeah, it was really special. So we got to play Warped Tour, what year was it?
2006.
2006, that was our first time getting to play it ourselves. And we were super lucky. We were on the Vagrant stage. So it was like us and a bunch of Vagrant bands. So it was like such a family feeling thing. But I just it's crazy to see where this music has come after all these years. Like, Warped Tour's back. This fest is doing great. I mean, even all the big fests, like punk rock bands find their way in. It's just so cool that this scene of music that seemed like, oh, it's blowing up. It'll probably just blow up for a second and then it'll go back underground. Nope. Yeah. Think about how big some of the bands are from the scene now. Yeah. Especially MONEEN. I mean, think about how big we are. We're not big at all. We're small. We're breaking up. We broke up. They didn't let us break up because it didn't actually matter to anyone. So we thought, well, maybe we should come back and then really stick it to them. I'm just kidding.
How do you feel about the sort of emo and pop punk of the 2000s revival that's been happening lately in the, I guess, emo nostalgia?
Oh, you go.
No, tell us your thoughts.
It's cool. It's cool.
You know what is cool? Is that there's so many young people getting into it. Just discovering it. I know there's a whole different thing. There's TikTok and all these things that I'm just too old. I don't have any idea about that stuff. But the way we discovered music, I know is very different now, but I play in another band, and seeing how many young kids are coming out to those shows too, is blowing my mind these days. It's it just keeps going. But it makes sense. We have kids. Yeah. You start having kids, and then some of those kids are like, hey, what's dad listening to? And then they eventually might get into it. Mine, no.
What do your kids think of MONEEN?
I think we're garbage, and they said I should. My son actually wrote me a letter saying I should give up on life, and I don't deserve anything, he said. But he did say that at least I'm bald. And then he laughed at me and spit in my face.
He's 3.
Yeah. No. You know what? The kids think it's pretty cool. No, they don't at all. I'm just saying that to make myself feel better.
You've often been called the Godfathers of Canadian emo. Have you heard of that?
No.
You've never heard of that?
It's just because we're so old.
Yeah. Look it online.
You heard it wrong. It's the
MONEEN,
grandfathers of...
The Godfathers of Canadian emo. I've seen that being floated around in a few places.
Spread that rumor.
Spread it. Yeah, hey.
How do you feel about that?
We are God's father. No religion jokes here. Oh, Murder Cabin. We're not talking about religion here. There's no religion in Murder Cabin. I didn't know people said that. Is that a compliment?
I think it's a compliment.
Okay. Well,
Thanks.
Then you looking back, what MONEEN album or song do you feel really just represents MONEEN?
oh, okay. Wait, we gotta huddle up here.
Sidebar
That's
over
actually
here.
a good question. Now, what do you think is a quintessential MONEEN? If you're gonna be like, what's MONEEN?
What?
Oh God.
Oh.
The member of the band doesn't even know what the band is, so I don't know if we're going to be able to field this question too well. Damn.
I don't know the name of it.
It's true. We don't know the names to our own songs for real. They're too long. There's no who can remember those names. But what are you thinking? Give me a little riff or something.
Da da da.
Oh,
It's like
da da da.
you got the
It's
space,
a great one.
You got the
Da da da.
prettiness, you got the
see, we don't know the title of that one. Is that one saying something
yes.
to say something that means nothing to anyone at all? That never existed. Don't look this up online. It's not right. Trademark.com /.
How do you pick your set lists if you don't remember the names?
We have jam tells like da 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 because the song goes da 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 da.
I think we need to get a copy of a MONEEN set list.
Our tech will
Da da da,
sometimes.
DDD, ha ha ha.
I don't know if any of them are the proper titles.
I know what he's got.
Our tech will sometimes give people set lists, and I'll like look from behind as we're like packing up or something. I see people getting like, is this gibberish or what's going on? But I don't know. That's the problem. You don't use 30 words when you're naming your song titles because you'll never remember them.
You know, you kind of touched on the new generation, discovering your music. Festivals are a great place for that. As, you know, a Canadian staple in the post-hardcore scene in the emo world, how do you find that most younger fans are discovering your music today?
Have no clue. We don't know how the internet works. It took 4 of us to figure out how to post something on Instagram the other day. And I don't think we even posted it in the end. I think we just deleted it. But I don't know. But good for the young people to find cool music because there's a lot of cool music out there. And if you find us, wicked. If not, we'll find you.
From the Murder Cabin. You kind of touched a little bit on, you know, took a little bit of a break. Back now. I think what a lot of fans want to know is what's next for MONEEN.
Who knows? You know that oyster? You crack it open and you see what's in there. And then when you see what's in there, you're like, whoa, there's nothing in there. No. We, engines are firing. Things are happening. We're very happy to be doing what we do again. And it's not stopping. Let's just say that. Yeah.
It's not stopping. You heard it right here.
It's not stopping.
MONEEN at All Your Friends Fest. Remember to leave a comment, like, subscribe, all that fun stuff.
Smash that like button.
Yeah, do that. And, you know, keep an eye out for more interviews on